Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we have an amazing show lined up for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I have about 4 or 5 guests who's going to come in and they're going to talk to us about some of the finances that's happening in high school. My first guest with me is Dre. Dre, please come down to the stage. We have Dre here, who is he's a high school student, and it says that you are a full-time worker and a high school student. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you do?
Well, for work,
You know what you do, don't you, Dre?
I know what I do, man. I do what I do, you know.
All right, okay, all right. I mean, you don't want people to know exactly what it is that you do. I understand. Nobody comes to your job. Nobody's gonna come to, children's place to harass you. All right, I understand.
It's like a salesman, for business. Dealing with the economy and stuff.
Oh, okay, great. That's excellent. And you're also a full-time high school student.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, do you own any property?
Yeah,
like
a car.
A car. Interesting. And you do live at home?
Yes, I do.
With mom and dad?
Yes, I do.
All right. So we have a car, live at home, mom and dad, and full-time. When do you got time to study and stuff?
Truthfully, I really don't. Most time I have to study is at home, but not at school. So
interesting. Tell me about this car. Do you still pay for it?
Yes, I do.
Interesting. And do you drive to school?
Yes, I do.
Now, there's a problem that's going on in our community where students or young individuals like yourself are spending more money on their possessions than they are their education. Is that true?
Well, yeah.
Now, no, you can speak, my brother.
A lot of kids nowadays just think school is dry, black, boring, it's dead, it's gone.
Do you think that you can go to school and, not go to school and get a nice, decent job?
Yeah, I think I could.
Interesting.
That's just me.
Interesting. Y'all give it up for Dre here. Thank you, Dre. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages, so don't go anywhere. We are back. Now, if you just joined us, we are talking about finances dealing with teens. My next guest here, he's a freshman at a school out in Brooklyn. Give it up for Stefan. Stefan, get down here. Where are you, Stefan? All right, my man. What's going on? All right, man. Now, Stefan, it says that you are a freshman in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
Freshman, and you don't work full time, but you would like to. You want to drop out of school to work full time. Why so?
That's true because, my brother, he makes a lot of money, and that's what I'm interested in.
You're interested in making a lot of money. Now, I'm going to ask you, Stefan, that if you think that dropping out of school can secure your future in terms of, setting a foundation for your future generations, like your kids and your kids' kids, so to speak. In other words, you think that whatever you're making when you start working, that whatever you're making is going to satisfy you until you become an adult.
Yeah.
You think so? All right. You live with your parents right now, right?
Yeah.
Now let's say that you're getting an allowance of $500 every single week. $500 every week. Now, you're 14. What if you're 34 and you get $500 a week and you have a wife and you have 2 kids? You think that $500 is good?
No.
Not at all. Definitely. So what can you do to change the situation around?
Work harder.
Work harder by staying in school, right? All right, you guys give it up for Stefan. Give it up for Stefan. If you just joined us, we're talking about financing and dealing with teens. You just saw 2 of my young teens talking about money being the sole factor of their way of living. versus their education. I have another guest, and he is a sophomore in high school, and Miss Steven. Steven, come on out here, Steven. Alright, sorry. He just informed me that he's a junior, so he's one skip away from what I mentioned. I apologize, Steven. So, Steven, now, it says here that you are working part-time and going to school full-time. Is that correct?
Yes, that is true.
Tell me about this situation. I don't understand how you can work and go to school and get the grades. How's that possible?
Well, it's all based around my schedule. So, in my school, I gotta make sure I'm keeping up with my grades and stuff because there's a co-op program in my school where I can work half the week and go to school half the week. So, that's actually beneficial for me.
Let me ask you a question. What are you doing with the money that you're working with? What are you doing with it?
Well, I'm spending money on shopping and stuff, but I'm also trying to save a little bit, you know.
Interesting.
Battery almost dead.
What are you trying to save for?
No, just for whenever because you always gotta need money. If I spend it all up, then I ain't gonna
Went out.
What if I lose my job? I ain't gonna have nothing. I ain't gonna have no money. So.
All right, that's very good. All right, we're gonna call back the two guests, Jure and Stefan, and we're gonna ask them some questions, and we're all gonna let you all guys ask them some questions as well. We'll be right back at these messages, so don't go anywhere. Gentlemen, we are definitely back. With me here, I have all the teams here, two of which are working, and one of which who wants to drop out of school and work. This part of the show, I want to ask any one of you, do any one of you have any questions for anybody here on the panel? Does anybody have any questions at all?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Cross, I have a question.
Sure, yes, hit up in the back, sure, yes.
Okay, I have a question for the one who thinks he needs to drop out of school. What's up with that, Mr. Cross? I mean, I don't understand it. What world do you live in? How you expect to make any money if you drop out of school? Hello? I mean, can I get an amen up here? Can I get a clap? Hello? What do you say to that? Red hat?
Stefan, you want to jump out of school. Respond, please.
Well, that's the whole point of me dropping out of school is to make more money. Because, me being in school and then working part-time, or just, because I make more money, I would make more money working full-time instead of part-time. So that's why I would drop out of school.
Yeah, but then you can't ever get paid better than somebody who doesn't have a college education. So you're just gonna be broke all the time. You're gonna get money, but you're gonna be broke.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. I'm right, Mr. Cross.
Amen, sister. So, what the issue here, or what this young lady is trying to say, is that if we don't prepare for the future, we are dooming ourselves in a sense. You're prepared to do the same thing over and over and over again. You start your first job making $8,000 an hour. If you don't get educated, you're going to continue at $8,000 an hour. And you can't survive being a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old. And I'm sure some people in the audience can contest to that.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, Steven.
I just wanted to add something. You know, everything is right about what y'all saying, but not necessarily, because my career choice that I have as a mechanic, I know everything to be a mechanic, and I really don't need to go to school, you know what I mean? You know, we need the basic things from school, like learning how to add and learning how to read and stuff, but you necessarily don't have to go to college and stuff like that, or, you know, you should finish high school because you need a high school diploma just under your belt, but as a mechanic, I necessarily don't need extra education because I already know how to work on cars. It goes with it concerns my trade, but if you want to be something, you know, something else, then you might need to go to school. So.
But I definitely agree to that. And even going or learning the trade, in which in your case is mechanics, even learning that, you have to learn from somewhere, and you get educated on that. Even if you didn't go to a traditional school where you're sitting in a classroom and learning, you were educated to learn how to fix a car. So there is some type of education going on. And the thing is saying if you skip all the education and try to go work, you're only going to make minimum money. And that's the thing here. So we're not talking about traditional education. We're not talking about you going to college. We're talking about you finishing up school and getting the skills you need in order to work in a particular trade. In your case, you have mechanics. So it may work out well for you. Others can't say that. Right? Any other questions at all? Any questions at all?
I have one question.
Sure, yes, in the back, sure.
This question is to the guy with the winter hat on.
Dre. Do you have a bank account, or do you know what it means to, or as a matter of fact, do you know what personal finance is? Do you know how to save money? That's a good question. Dre, do you know how to save money? Do you have a personal bank account at all?
Yeah, I'm very good at saving my money. Well, personal saving account, I have, I'm under my mother's name, but I guess you would say I don't really put money in there. I kind of provide, but she has a job.
But you also stated that you have a car and you pay for the car note, car insurance, right? How much money is actually in the bank if you got to constantly pay the car note and car insurance? And what kind of dealership will give a car to a minor? I don't understand that. Yeah. Gotcha. I understand. Well, I am definitely amazed at this show. I had a great time. You all, my producers are telling me that we have to go. I really appreciate you coming out. This has been a Mr. Cross production.